There is an old expression that seeing is believing. I want you to hold that thought for a moment whilst I explain to you what believing is not. Because very often we set our goals on the basis of wishing, hoping or wanting to achieve something in the future. In order to believe in your goal to the extent that it actually focuses your mind, you must realize that believing is not wishing, hoping or wanting. Believing is seeing, or indeed seeing is believing. What I mean by that is that in your mind's eye, you've already seen what it is like to be a success. So we're not talking about wishing, hoping or wanting to achieve something in the future. We are talking about seeing it in your mind's eye now, as if you have already achieved it. That is how the subconscious mind works. And the subconscious mind needs a hook on which to hang your goal so that your mind can be focused on a moment-to-moment basis to ensure that your actions conform to your goal or objectives. Much has been written, there's been a great deal of research on the extent to which if you handwrite what you want, as if you've already achieved it, using present tense language and your five senses, that focuses the mind. It doesn't bring it about, it focuses the mind to ensure that your mind will dictate your actions in accordance with the objectives that you want to achieve. Unfortunately, if you paint too constrained a picture of your success, even if your picture is a big picture, a picture that is too constrained, like my friend wanting to be the national sales director or my friend wanting to be a partner in a firm of accountants. Once I paint a picture for my subconscious mind in those terms, I have put my blinkers on and I have blocked out every other possibility, every other opportunity, many of which could actually be far better for me and those around me than the goal that I think that I want. So, before we go any further, and we'll cover this more next week, what I want you to consider is what would effortless happiness and success, what would being carefree actually feel like for you, just for you? And if you can mull over that between now and next week, we will then begin to work on how you can actually see that in your mind's eye so that you can set your mind to ensure that you are adequately focused. Just adequately, you don't need to have to be super focused. Focused enough to ensure that your actions are performed well enough to get what you want to achieve.